Welcome to your Heritage Holiday hometown, Independence. We're on the historic square today to tell you about some of the exciting activities planned for you this holiday season. Everyone loves getting presents, so we've been working hard to wrap up a sleigh full of wonderful gifts. You'll find some old favorites, plus some fun, new ones to delight you and your family. Harry Truman loved Christmas almost as much as he loved his hometown of Independence. He called Christmas the Great Home Festival. We're quite certain he'd be pleased with all of our Christmas festivities designed to create memories and bring families together. And here's one of our favorites, Santa's sleigh being pulled by a couple of Missouri mule deer. Mr. Wagon Master, looks like your mules are all hitched up and ready to go.
We certainly are. We're going to take these fine folks here for a sleigh ride around the square, telling them about stories of Christmas past.
As you travel past the shops and restaurants around the square, you'll be enchanted by the many antique stores, one-of-a-kind specialty shops, and unique mix of restaurants. Every year, the Square Association hosts special events like the popular holiday open house and the Mayor's Tree lighting ceremony. Bring your family to enjoy the activities. Be sure to include time to stop in over 30 specialty shops. If you want your family to see how the city celebrated Christmas in days gone by, plan a visit to the Chicago and Alton Railroad Depot. Here to greet us is John, one of the volunteers. Can you tell us what makes this building so special?
Well, it's special because it was unique. It's a two-story wooden train station, which was used back in those days because in the major cities, they had a station agent who was on duty 24 hours a day. And to get a person to take a job like that, they had to give them a place to live. It's always decorated in the Victorian period furniture with the artifacts and other collectibles that we have relating to the train station on the second floor, as well as downstairs here. But for Christmas time, we'll have that decorated up just as it was possibly back then, with Christmas tree in the parlor and gifts around the tree, gifts also packaged and sitting on the baggage cart outside on the deck. And of course, the first floor is also decorated as it would have been for the passengers and travelers going through the depot at that time.
A quick walk across the parking lot will take us back to the era of the westward trails. As the jumping-off point for thousands of travelers, Independence was the beginning of the trail for those going west on the Santa Fe, Oregon, and California trails. We're now with John Mark at the National Frontier Trails Museum. John Mark, can you tell us how you celebrate Christmas here at the museum?
Yes, we have usually quite a variety of activities and special events for people of all ages, but especially for kids and their families. For example, we sometimes have reenactors in costume, or we usually have workshops for kids to be able to make their own toys or other crafts. And in early December, we always have a special event for the holidays that has refreshments and free covered wagon rides, among other activities.
How about giving someone an early gift, like a pair of tickets to our Spirit of Christmas Past Heritage Home Tours? For one low price, this ticket allows admission into 3 landmark historic homes in Independence: the 1859 jail and Marshal's home, the Bingham-Waggoner Estate, and the Vaile Mansion. The combo tickets can be used on different days, anytime from the Friday after Thanksgiving through the end of the year. The homes are only closed December 23rd through the 25th and on New Year's Eve. Let's take a sneak peek at each of these homes, starting with the Marshal's home. This site is overseen by the Jackson County Historical Society. Hi, Steve.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. How did the Marshal and his family spend Christmas?
It was quite a bit different from what we have today. It would have been perhaps go to church, a special dinner, but a lot different in the decorating and the festive occasions.
Mm-hmm. And how do the decorations today, how is that reflected?
We use a lot of natural greenery, pine cones, berries. It's a lot of more natural things you would have found locally.
Mm-hmm. And were the jail cells decorated?
No, there wasn't much effort put in making sure it was a festive occasion for the people that were in the jails.
What a statement this grand entry makes at the Bingham-Waggoner Estate, with the beautiful gas chandelier, hand-carved staircase, and custom-painted wall covering. And just off the entry, we see the elegant dining room. 22 people could comfortably fit around the solid mahogany table. Here is one of the Bingham-Waggoner volunteers to give us some behind-the-scenes information. Barbara, What is your favorite part of the Christmas preparation?
I just can't wait to see what new ideas the decorators have chosen. At the end of October each year, the homes are closed and the excitement continues until everything is decorated and finished right before Thanksgiving. Hundreds of volunteer hours are spent hanging greenery, setting up mantel displays, making wreaths, and of course, decorating the many Christmas trees.
What do you think sets this home apart from all the others?
Each home has its own unique, special interest, but I believe that the Bingham-Waggoner home is really special because it was a family-owned home for so many years, and it shows how the owner and his wife lived. The master suite is the large bedroom and a sitting room, each with its own fireplace. And sitting in the corner is something unheard of at that time, a large gray marble lavatory.
Our last stop is the Vaile Mansion, described by USA Today as a Christmas castle. Once you step inside, you'll understand why. The gilded mirror, spectacular light fixture, and solid mahogany stairway hint at the elegance that lies just around the corner and upstairs. Although the decorations at the home change from year to year, there is one popular tradition: this 6-foot-tall, fully decorated chandelier tree hanging from the ceiling. Our hostess is volunteer tour guide and board member of the Vaile Victorian Society. Sandy, the Vaile Mansion is exquisite. Is there any room that you particularly like?
Oh, I would say the red parlor. It's one of the smallest rooms on the first floor, but the walls are this beautiful crimson red. In fact, we call it the Cardinal Room, and has a beautiful white Carrara marble fireplace. But also the music room, we are so fortunate in that it's a piano that's older than the Vaile. It's actually an 1861 piano. We have a melodeon. We have a music box that works. That's very unusual. And people, of course, the Vailes were very cultured, and that was the way people entertained themselves in those days. You played the piano, you sang songs, you had conversation.
If guests go upstairs, what will they see?
We really want them to go upstairs because there are 5 watercolor mural ceilings that have been painted up there. Mrs. Vaile had her sitting room. You'll see Mr. Vaile's library with the original built-in bookcases. There is a guest bedroom, 2 bathrooms.
Of course, if we're talking about historic homes in Independence, we can't leave out the Truman home. When President Truman's family lived there, a cedar wreath hung on the front door during the holidays. Through the living room window, passers-by could see the tree that Truman's daughter Margaret decorated. If you tour the home during the holidays, you'll hear stories of how the first family observed the holidays and see the room where President Truman gave his Christmas radio address to the nation. Independence is also home to one of only 12 presidential libraries in the nation. During the holidays, a majestic Christmas tree fills the lobby of the Truman Presidential Museum and Library. Guests also enjoy an occasional visit with Harry himself as they tour the various exhibits documenting the life of President Truman. Downstairs, children can dress in period clothing and make campaign buttons while learning about the president. As you can see, Independence offers a variety of activities and programs for you and your family this holiday season. These are just a few. Our staff in the tourism department would be happy to provide more information or to send you a holiday brochure. Just call us at 816-325-7111. Plus, we can arrange a special holiday tour for groups of 15 or more. You can also visit our website at visitindependence.com. We know you and your entire family will create enough memories in Independence to last the whole year. Merry Christmas.